Hey everybody, so Jon David had a good night last night and has actually had a pretty good day. So we got the results back from the CTA and there were 4 major things on there that they addressed. One was pulmonary vein stenosis, which given that the CTA can sometimes give a false reading on that one was kind of became like a moot point because they said the echoes that they have done recently don't support what the CTA was showing. So that was number 1. Number 2 was a pseudoaneurysm coming out of his RV. And they said that was showing up on the CTA. However, it was part of what happened in one of the previous surgeries. Like it was artificial material that they put in, excuse you, called a patch. And so they said that one's not anything to worry about, which was one of the second findings. Third one was that there was air around the liver and that they were concerned about it. They did a follow-up x-ray yesterday and it seems like everything looks fine. So that one, and they also did labs on it, and so everything looks fine. 4 was some atelectasis and collapsing of the lungs. However, that they said that could just be the contrast because they've done x-rays every morning around 5 a.m. and his lungs have looked good. So that one, the one that was the big concern that we were all looking out for was the aortic stenosis. And they said it seems like the ballooning is holding, that is kind of right now it's stable. However, it is at a position, which we kind of already knew this, that he will need surgical intervention at some point. The hope is, like the ideal situation is that it will be at that next surgery when they take the PA band off and completely close his VSD. But that was the CTA readings for the day. Outside of that, he also made some really nice strides forward. He went down on his vent settings by 4. Started the day at 22/6. He ended at 18/6. He also weaned his epi off completely. He was at 0.03. Now he's not on any epi at all. And so his blood pressures have come down some. He has been going through withdrawals, like we talked about, but he has been getting PRNs, which are additional doses as needed, to try and help with the withdrawals, and he has been getting better. But that's pretty much his day. Is there anything else? He also had the surgical team come look at his chest, which is starting to look good. It's really healing up. Also, wound care came and looked at his arms again, which are also healing up. He increased his feeds from 2 milliliters an hour to 4 milliliters an hour.
He went deer hunting.
Sorry, he was really excited to look at fishing videos on the phone. But he also ended up going to Q6 gases. He's been on Q4. And so he's starting to be stable enough that they're trusting him with a little bit longer times in between his tests. And he, overall, I mean, that's a lot of stuff that happened in one day for him. Overall, he's just had a good day. He's had some withdrawal symptoms. He's had a little bit of a fever. But outside of that, he's been good. Hunter, on the other hand, has spent the day with us. We went down to the beach, had ice cream, got some stuff ready, to go fishing, which we will probably do here in the morning. And then he's got Gigi's wedding tomorrow, and he went to rehearsal this evening and it was kind of mixed. We practiced a few times on being able to walk down the aisle, and I think by the time we got done, he had it. So, but all in all, pretty good day all around. We've enjoyed kind of having, a quote unquote normal day with Hunter, even though it was a rehearsal day for the wedding, which is not a normal thing. But that was a wonderful thing to kind of go and celebrate her and Elliot getting married. But that is what we will be doing tomorrow, is going to the wedding. And that's pretty much all we got for tonight, other than Hunter got really excited when we got back home. We're getting ready for bed now. But he, as y'all know, he loves to hunt and fish. And so he was very excited when we got back in the house, and he has set up his stuffed animals and has gone on a hunting expedition in the living room. So, but that's all I got for today. If y'all would pray for these 3 things. 1, that Jon David will continue to improve and that his withdrawal symptoms will be manageable, that his ballooning will hold, especially for a considerable amount of time, so that way he can get bigger and stronger and get ready for that next surgery. And then pray for all the kiddos and families who are battling congenital heart defects, because again, whenever they do their corrections, it has to be essentially reconstructive heart surgery, and that is incredibly difficult on the children and incredibly difficult on the families. But that's all I got for tonight. Hope y'all continue to choose Hope daily. Have a good night. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, you got the tree. You're gonna do what? What you gonna get? Got a 57 pointer. Jon David, tell everybody bye-bye.